There is a murky gray syrup in a pool. There is also that's about it. That's about
Yeah,
it.
I
You
think
guys
we
have pretty
have
much
talked
checked
all
out everything
about.
else.
Yeah, let's hit the murky gray syrup. I mean,
Hey, Dax, just dive right in.
well, I mean, I'll probably throw my whatchamahoo in. Yeah, I've done so well so far.
Sure. Let's see.
All right, here it goes.
Yeah, the milky gray. This is the pool over here that has the weird milky gray syrup. The one that you're by is the empty pool there, Dax. The one that Wilbur had jumped in and died and used one of his 9 lives.
Well, I just threw another one. I don't know what that means, other than I'm.
Yeah, in this pool, when you get close to it, you start to smell a foul smell. Nothing like nothing like an acidic nature or any kind of poison or nothing like that. It just smells like a very rotten type of liquid is in here.
Who farted?
And you take your hook and you look around and you actually don't find anything.
Nothing in there.
No, nothing in
So
there.
this is like a pool
Even though your
of
roll
rotten
was a
sewage.
1. Yes, that's what you're putting two and two together, and especially with your time at the monastery, you've seen people get sick from drinking stuff like this. Yeah. Well, no, you've actually mended people back to health, to a healthy status because of drinking all kinds of bad water and rotten wells.
So everybody, I think this is if anybody needs to relieve themselves, this is the place to do it.
this is the pool of choice.
It's like Baby Ruth's floating in there like in Caddyshack. Yeah.
So if you need to hang your butt over the edge and just let it go for it, guys. It's the pool of dump.
I mean, you're always welcome to taste it. I mean, hell, who knows? It could give you a +1 permanent ability scores or something. Who knows?
But it's probably the pool of halitosis.
I just noticed that you had put a thing in chat. I was building the mason under the attack. Sorry, Dave. I was trying to make your job a little easier.
That's all right.
Is there a general direction in which I noticed what you had written in there?
Oh, yes, there was actually. And it is, I will tell you, it is over here. Towards that wall.
I'm going to walk over to this wall and I'll direct everybody's attention. Hail, friends! Look what I have found in this general direction. And I wave my mace at the wall as if it's steered me towards this. There seems to be something magical about this area here.
Yes,
mace?
Yeah, it looks like something was magic because when you had used your scroll, you had noticed the outline of a door. And you're able to take your mace and kind of scratch away, and it's sort of like an illusion, and the illusion kind of like just fizzles away, and there's a door.
Now, Dax, you're the door guy, aren't you?
Well, I mean, I can listen at doors because I have what's called ears, but probably, yeah, we could try it. Let's put let's put Brutus in charge though, just in case it's something dangerous.
Okay, I'm in charge, huh?
So yeah, you can bash down doors, or you can look for locks. You're gonna push him through. You push Dax through. Sure. So when you push Dax through, nothing happens, but Dax stumbles into the room, and it's actually a pretty nice looking room. You're like, wow, this is a room that I would like to have for my quarters.
What do you see in there, Dax?
Holy crap, this place is beautiful.
Yeah, it's a rather pleasant room, although it's not that inspired. I mean, you could tell it probably has some valuable items in here, but basically what is the most beautiful of this room, and there's no dust in here, by the way. This is a beautiful marble floor, and basically it's the same type of tiles that are in the pool room, those golden brown tiles, and all kinds of black and white kind of swirled in them. But there's a
And
bed. There's some
a bed
chairs. Go ahead, Worm.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm just looking around. What about a exit, a door, just to make
Just
sure
where
that
you're
we're not
coming
going
in
to get
from.
surprised? That's the only place.
That's
Okay.
the only place. Yep. So there's a bed, 3 chairs. There is a desk with a single drawer, and there's a table. And the walls, as you're kind of looking around the room, there is a framed picture hanging over the desk. And in this picture, it shows 2 figures that are standing side by side. And you're able to tell right then and there, this is, the gentleman of, the Castle Q. It's Zelagar, and it's also Rogan. So, yeah, they're shaking hands, the wizard, the warrior. And it's a beautiful painting. This is in much better shape than what the other frescoes and tapestries that you've seen.
Damn. Well, let me pull that tapestry down and look behind it and stuff. I want to actually buy the desk itself. Since I went through the room, just I want to take a gander at what's at the desk. I'm not worried about traps or anything, Dave. I'm going to start going through it, looking for maybe some ink or some more paper or something that I can write on.
Sure. So, a couple of things. You look behind. Give me a D6 roll. First off, give me a D6 roll. All right. There's no other creatures in here that you can see. And somebody else give me a D6 roll. There is a plaque on the bottom of this. There's a plaque, basically. And maybe one of you can understand it. Maybe somebody can. Maybe somebody can't. But it looks like you can tell that it's definitely wrote in an Elvish language, because it's just like now. I mean, you can see that you can tell that this is Russian. You can tell that this is English. You can tell that this is French or whatever. So you can tell that this is definitely written in Elvish. But can anyone read Elvish?
I can only read Orc.
Nope.
Doesn't look like it. No. Well, you could read Orc. That's why I asked you in that email, what other language do you want to be able to read? Because you had a bonus language. So
I wanted it to be Pascal, but turns
Pascal.
out it's a programming language, Dave. Wasn't going to help much in the game, so I went with Orcish.
Oh, okay. I got you. So when you go to check the drawer in the desk, it's actually locked. So you're not able to, you could probably force it open.
What about this plaque? Is it small? Could I take it, or is this something that is?
It's the plaque with the Elvish it's on the actual tapestry itself.
Because one of the things, so is it raised or anything? Because I'm curious. Maybe we'll meet somebody that knows Elvish, but without taking the tapestry, can I do like a rubbing of it with paper and a pencil or something, so I can,
Sure, yeah, you could do that. You could take if you got parchment or something. Yeah, sure. We'll say that there's a couple of pieces of parchment that's on the desk.
I always have parchment
Sure.
in my inventory because I write a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. I think what I'll do is I'm going to take a rubbing of this, just in case it's some information that we might need a little later on in case we find somebody that knows.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can rub it on the scroll, and sure, you like an etching. But you think that this is a very large and bulky, tapestry. So it would definitely be an inconvenience carrying it around. But you think you'd probably get about 300 gold for it, possibly, because of the condition that it's in.
I'm still waiting for those gems the size of somebody's head.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, probably shan't wait long, my friend, for your rumor might be as bad as mine.
Huzzah!
My rumor said treasure was in a pool, and look what happened to me.
I'm going to search the bed.
Okay. You search through it. Give me a D6 roll.
I'm going to give, I've got that key, pull it out of my pocket and see if it'll fit into this locked dresser.
Oh, that's a good idea. So you put the key into the desk. There is a keyhole there, and it's a snug fit, but you're able to unlock the desk drawer. Very good.
Hail,
Hacked
that's
it.
a small find over here. After I pull the key out, can I slide this drawer open and take a look in there?
Sure. Roll me a d12. Don't you love the randomness with just all the rolls?
E12. Here we go.
A d12.
Bada bang, number 2.
All right. Ooh, wow. Unbelievable. Out of the 12 items, I think you probably just one of the best rolls, but you find a beautiful pair of boots. And you can see that these boots have elven scripture in the leather.
It's too bad none of us can read Elvish.
I'm gonna take a guess.
They're
It
playing
says
house.
these are boots of elven make, and that'll make you walk.
Probably just says these are Tim's boots.
Right?
But are they men's boots or women's boots?
Well, they're elvish, so you know.
They're boots
So
for
woman.
Pat.
They're
A
women
man or a
guys.
woman. A man or woman could wear them probably.
Dave, can you describe these boots? Are they like a thigh high, or would they be like maybe,
Like long heel.
I would say they're probably about almost up to your knee.
nice? Open-toed slingbacks. I got a thing going on here.
Mm-hmm.
By
Uh,
thing, do you
that-
mean foot fetish?
Well, yeah.
It's a whole different game now. I'm gonna roll for a.
The one thing they didn't have at your monastery, apparently, foot fetishes.
Foot fetish. No.
I smell the boot.
Huzzah! It's like a
Maybe.
fragrant wine.
So yeah, you've got a beautiful
Well,
pair
listen,
of elvish-made
could-
boots.
I think we can do a couple of things here. I mean, if you still have that one of
So
those
lucky on
scrolls,
that roll.
let's get the spear out. Let's figure out about these boots, and then see if you can waft it around the room.
Easy, get your
and
mouse
figure out
going.
if there's anything else magic.
Let's finish searching room first. We still have table. I'm still looking at bed.
The bed, nothing in it. You did your roll. I saw your roll.
Yeah.
Nothing in the bed.
What about
You
under
looked
it?
under it. You looked under the blankets, under the pillows. You kind of fluffed the pillows around to make sure nothing was in the pillows. There's nothing in it.
Okay, so now the table.
The table just has pieces of parchment and stuff like that on it. Couple of
And the
mugs.
parchment is all in Elvish?
Let's see. There's also some papers that have some Elvish written on it as well.
So I'm going to look around at the group and ask if they remember if anybody, Rogan or Zeliger, if any of those guys were elves, or if they had anybody that they knew
No,
that
they
were.
were both human. But you know that Zeligar was a magician, so he was probably smart enough to know the elf language. That's possible. Or maybe whoever lived in here, or whoever's dorm this is, maybe they're an elf, or maybe they understood elf.
Yeah, one of his hirelings, perhaps.
Okay, well,
That's
gather up
possible.
these papers. And let's continue our search.
You want to do a magic check on these items? It feels like if these are magic boots, they'll help us walk quieter, or maybe take 7 league strides or something. That might be something better.
I just
The old
gander-
D&D 5e boots of striding
What
that
say
they
you,
give out
friend?
in every Adventurers League module. They give those out on. Up to you guys. It's up to you guys if you want to.
Yeah, I
say,
think we've
what-
got 2 items. Let's see what they are.
What color are the boots?
They're just regular boots with elvish scripture that's kind of etched into, well, kind of maybe burned into the leather. So, all right, deduct one of your scrolls of magic detection. You should have 4 left. The spear is of the second circle.
Damn.
Yes, the spear is of the second circle, and the boots are elven boots. And these elven boots, the wearer of these boots may move nearly complete silence. Move with nearly complete silence. So if you're going to move silently, you roll a 1d10 and you fail on a 1. So you basically have a 90% chance success rate wearing elven boots.
What was the spear, Dave?
A
Second
spear
circle.
of the second circle. So +2 spear,
Plus
+2
9.
hit, plus yeah, +9. That's your
So,
triangle of the. It's the second triangle spear.
I want the rhombus, Dave. I'm waiting for rhombus now.
I read the inscription from the scroll. I look at the items. Spear +2, boots of this, and I run out into the pool and I look around for other magic doors.
You see, let's see. Do you see any others? That was pretty smart of you to do there, Gary.
While you still had that magic inside
And I
you.
will say no. You do not see any other type of magical doors. There could be more, but Bella had already done it once, and Skeever, remember last week before Skeever went to the world of Galarian, he did a full, circle of the room and found nothing.
Skeever's dead to me. So,
Skeever's dead.
so hey, I might want to look over at Belle and kind of give the old eye shrug for, do you want these boots? It looks like this.
Are they black?
They're whatever color you want them to be. I mean,
Then I can
nice.
wear them. Yes.
All right.
I will wear them.
All right,
No,
yeah,
they're
she likes her boots
fluorescent
like she
pink.
likes her men.
and they have a big ring of fur at the top of the boots by your knees. So they're the boots with the fur on.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
They're
the fur
powerful.
is, beholder pubic hair, so it's very, very rare.
My favorite pubic hair.
It'd be
Can I
all-
tell it again?
Hopefully you won't run into a beholder in here.
All right, I run back into the room. I'm like, my magic must have run out before
Can I get one of you beautiful people to give me a D6 as well? It's probably been about a half an hour, so let's see if there's any kind of monsters that are wandering around that you run into. Nope.
Brutus,
Wandering
he
monsters.
said beautiful people, Brutus. You got to go next.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so you want I will go ahead and identify these 2 items. Ooh, so somebody just took the spear, right?
I snatched.
Okay.
Yeah, Brutus.
Okay, very good.
I can put this to use.
Okay, so the spear actually says +2, right? Let me go into the spear +2 and make sure. Yep, it is ID'd. And the boots of Elvenkind, go ahead and take those. Whoever wants them, Bella, I think. All right. So there you go. There are your boots. So now you have a heck of a lot better chance of actually sneaking to. Now that I think about it, that would work good for your backstab, wouldn't it?
That's why I offered it to her, even though I was moving silently earlier. I just know that when she normally moves silently, she'll accidentally fart, and it just blows it.
She's
It's
got
hard to
the-
move silently when you're cutting
Bella
the
has
cheese.
the walk-in farts
Gassy.
from all of the bad food she ate when she was a kid. It's
You try and refrain
disrupted her
from
bowel system. Walking farts.
Lots of beans where I came from.
Lots of beans. God.
Yep.
All right, adventurers. So that's about it. You can come back for this, the tapestry if you want. There's
Yeah, I don't want to
probably
carry it
worth
around.
about
It'll be
300 gold.
yeah, it's
Yeah, like the
it's
other
too much of a hassle.
tapestries.
But there's no trap doors or anything secret or anything like that? I want to just kind of, run my foot along the edge of the wall and try to detect something real fast. Maybe knock on it or stomp on a place to see if it's weaker.
Nope, nothing.
All right, well, we're gonna have to get out of here, you guys. I still haven't found any of those gems the size of a small monkfish's head.
Not here. So you guys have plenty of ways that you can go. You can go back the the way that you came, or you can go to the southeast. You can go back where you came from, where you found those other hidden supply rooms. Lots of ways that you can go.
What do you think, Brutus? You were leading us before. You're kind of our default guy to follow.
Boy, that's kind of sad, isn't it?
That is sad, since I'm probably the highly intelligent one here in the group.
Oh, for sure, without a doubt. They taught you well at the monastery.
Yeah, they teach you all kinds of stuff.
All right, so which way do you guys want to go?
So
Not
I
all
put
at
a
once.
pointer over where I was thinking to go. Sorry, it took me a while.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So over here,
So,
yeah, I can
yeah,
move
I'll
everybody's
just do that.
tokens over there.
Back that way.
Holy shit, everybody just phased through that wall. That pool room's incredible.
There's a door right here. Should we check this out? Seeing as how we're walking right past it.
Oh, this door right here,
That's
yeah,
fine.
right there, yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do that. Let's do that.
All right, sure. You open up the door. It's not locked. Bella gives it a good check, and it opens up into a large room. There's also another way that you can go to the west, and I'm going to open up this whole entire room for you as you guys move in. There's other ways that you can go as well. There's another door as you move in. There's a door right here. There's several different ways that you can go from the south. And this definitely looks like a throne room, that's for sure.
Boys and Bella, I think we found it.
Give me a
This-
D6 roll.
This is where I would definitely
2 and 6
put
chance.
gems the size of somebody's head.
Right? Can someone give me a D6 check as well? A 1 or 2, there will be an encounter. Okay, all right. All right. So this room here is a throne room, obviously. Probably mostly for show. There are 2 great chairs on a raised dais on the eastern side of the room, kind of overlooking this rectangular shaped courtroom. There are 4 stone pillars as well, as on each side, the circles there. And we'll see that you guys are still over here. So I'll kind of lock you
Help
guys
me.
up for a second so you guys can't move around. But yeah, that's what you see so far. Also in the room, it is, like I said, it's a huge rectangular room. Probably maybe a ballroom or something like that. This could be used for a ballroom. Beautiful tiled floor, all kinds of beautiful designs. It's like a smooth slate floor, and the 4 pillars on each side of the throne room chamber here. This room, they're beautiful red granite pillars. And the 2 giant chairs that are on the raised dais, they're made of a white marble. They look very heavy, and they look like they're also probably made into the floor. And then there are lots of draperies, alternating colors between yellow and purple, royalty colors on the walls as well. No, nothing on them. Just
What's the lighting
yellow and
situation?
purple.
I know that we have our lamps lit, or I have my lamp lit. Is there any torches and candelabras or anything that shows that this room has been, kept up at all, or is it like everything else in this place? And
No, this has actually been kept up quite well. You're thinking probably the gnomes have probably been keeping this room in good shape. But as you guys notice everything, there is a couple of mushrooms that look like they're growing out of the dais up where the 2 different, the 2 beautiful marble chairs are. But it looks like
Okay.
there's 3 giant mushrooms that are growing there. So you're like, this is weird.
Do they look like just from a distance? Do they look like the same kind of mushrooms we ran into earlier, or do they
in
look like
in
something?
sort of like that mushroom forest room. Yeah, they kind of look like
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Well,
but it's dark. Just they're
Sure.
just the only light that's in here is from your torches or your
Okay.
lanterns or something.
well, here's the weird thing. It had to grow between those because there's not much room for it to grow. Much room for it to. Is my mic on?
Wow. Thanks for that, Dax.
I
Well, let's
likened
take
that
a-
joke. Never mind.
Oh, that's because you're a fun guy.
Don't
Hey,
encourage him. Come on.
Let's take a look at the tapestries around the room. I want to first. I don't want to get too close to the thing, but I do see that there's a tapestry right here. At the front here. Can I move around and see what that? Can I see what that tapestry looks like? I mean, it's 20 feet.
Yeah,
and I
all
don't
these-
know my lighting's.
Yeah, like I was mentioning, the tapestries are rotating. There's a yellow tapestry, and then there's a purple tapestry. A yellow tapestry.
Oh, okay, there's no
it kinda-
pictures on 'em or anything.
there's no
Oh,
images
okay.
at all. It's just colors of royalty, yellow and purple. Who's holding the torch? Is it you, Brutus? I think.
I've got a torch in one hand.
And I have a lantern because I was normally at the
other.
end.
Okay. What are the ranges of these? You should be able to look on your equipment page, open it up, and I've put all the information in there.
I think mine was 1,000 feet radius. Let me just double check.
Yes.
The magical lantern.
30-foot radius.
Okay.
30, yeah.
Yeah, and then it would be like a dim light. So yeah, you guys are good. You guys can see rather good. You can see up, like I said, up where the raised dais is, where the marble chairs are, and the 3 mushrooms that are growing up there. They're probably they're on the other end of the room, so it's in your dim light. So
What do you guys think? Should we move up and check out those mushrooms?
Oh
Maybe
no,
we-
I'm headed
Let's go see.
teenage girl throne,
Oh, okay, yeah.
heading straight for the throne.
In a monastery, when we called something the throne room, it meant something totally different. So this is quite a treat for me. This is the biggest bathroom I think I've ever seen.
So yeah, Brutus, go up and check out those mushrooms.
all right, cool. I'll go ahead and I'll unlock the tokens now,
I'm
so you guys can
thinking
move
they're-
around.
I will follow him. I'm going to try to stay even with him as much as possible when he's going out and checking that.
Yeah, so Brutus, as you get probably, I would say, right to about where you're at, along with Dax and his lantern, you guys shed enough light on this side of the room that you can actually see a couple of eyes. They open up on the head of the mushroom, and all of a sudden their mouth opens, and they let out this blood-curdling, high-pitched squeal. And it is a piercing streak, and you're like, oh, crap. It's like it's hurting your
snarkies,
ears.
shriekers.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to have to put these mushrooms out of their misery.
The misery.
Sure, you can. So
All right, I'm
let's-
gonna just get up real close to one of these babies and do a karate kick right to its head. I want to take that thing clean off.
Right to its top.
Okay, let's go ahead and do a D6. So someone want to do a D6 for initiative? I've got a 4 for the Shriekers. You guys have a 1, so the Shriekers will get to go first. And the Shriekers, let's see. All right, so they just continue to shriek.
As shriekers do.
They do. They shriek. They don't have any kind of attack that they can physically harm you, but you can hear that the shrieking sound is echoing throughout all the different corridors. So if something's out there, they're probably going to hear it. So
Damn.
adventurers,
Well, I think we better take out these shriekers, you guys, and then ready for somebody coming filtering through the door.
Well,
All right, so who's going to go first for the who's going to take movement? We'll say that in fact, I will go ahead and open up the combat tracker. I'm going to add the shriekers into the combat tracker. We'll put them onto they're kind of growing around. They're kind of, they're here. I'd say they're probably clumped up about right here. Right where you guys
Oh,
are.
I thought you said streakers. Yeah, this changes.
Yeah, they're streakers. We're streaking. Okay, so they're still streaking. So anyone else, they're still streaking around the never mind. You guys didn't get it. They're shrieking. So why don't we go ahead and do movement? Anybody taking movement, go ahead and take it now. But it doesn't look like, I don't know, maybe you want to move and attack, Wilbur?
Yeah, definitely I'm going to move and attack. I don't need to take any extra movement because I'm already close enough.
Is this door opened or closed, Dave?
It's closed. The one behind you is closed.
Yeah, that one up top. Okay, then I'm going to go flying across here. I go right to there.
Okay, and you attack a shrieker?
Yes.
Okay, feel free to attack as you can move and attack. So,
right, let's do this. Mace and attack. Pull and it got a bit about a bang. 7.
Ooh, a 7 is a hit.